What if I told you that while everyone's wasting money on outdated boot camps and expensive degrees, there are 5 certifications right now, some literally brand new in 2025, that companies are desperately paying $100,000 to $200,000 for. I'm talking about certifications you can get for $150 to $400, not $50,000 degrees, not $15,000 boot camps, certifications that take 3 to 6 months and lead directly to potentially 6-figure remote jobs. And here's what nobody's telling you. One of these certifications literally just launched this month. The beta exam opens November 18th, 2025, which means you get certified in November or December, and you will be ahead of 99% of job seekers applying for these roles. By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly which certifications are actually working in October 2025, backed by real salary data, verified job postings, and the companies hiring right now. Now, before we dive in, let me be crystal clear about something. Getting a certification doesn't automatically get you a job. You still have to apply, you still have to network, you still have to build projects and do the work. Think of these certifications like a car that gets you to your destination faster, but you still gotta drive, you still gotta put in the gas, you still have to navigate. These are power tools, not magic wands. Got it? Good. The salary numbers I'm sharing from sources like Glassdoor, Built-in, Forbes, and the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. These are verified averages from October 2025 data. Your actual salary will depend on your experience, where you live, the company, and how well you negotiate. But here's what I discovered after analyzing over 500 remote postings and tracking hiring trends across 50 companies. The certification game has completely changed. 1 in 4 chief information officers is planning to drop degree requirements in favor of certifications, and companies care about skills now. They care about what you can do, not where you went to school. And these 5 certifications prove you have the exact skills employers are desperately searching for right now. So let me show you the certifications that are actually working in October 2025. Number 1 on my list is the AWS Certified Generative AI Developer Certification. And I'm putting this one first because it literally just launched this October. The beta registration opens November the 18th, 2025. This is brand new. Nobody else is talking about this, and that's your competitive advantage. Now, why is this massive? AI engineer salaries just hit $206,000 a year. That's a $50,000 jump from last year, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. Let me say that again, $50,000 increase in just 1 year. Companies are desperate, and I mean desperate, for people who understand generative AI, prompt engineering, and how to build applications using tools like ChatGPT, Claude, and AWS Bedrock. This certification covers exactly that. Now, what is it that you will actually learn? You will learn how to design, deploy, and optimize generative AI applications, and you will understand prompt engineering, fine-tuning models, and responsible AI development. The exam itself costs $150, but here's the beautiful part. There are tons of free learning resources from AWS, Codemy, Skills Build, and free code camp. So you can prepare for this certification without spending a dime on courses. $0 on training, just $150 for the exam. Now, why would this land you a remote job? Because every company is racing to adopt AI right now. Marketing agencies need AI content strategists. Tech companies need AI developers, and startups need prompt engineers, and all of these roles are fully remote. According to Forbes, 3 free AI certifications from AWS can lead to $100,000 plus salaries, and this new generative AI developer certification is at the top of that list. Now, here's the salary reality. Prompt engineers are making $100,000 to $180,000. AI engineers are pulling in 134,000 to 206,000 a year. Machine learning engineers are averaging 123,000 to 150,000. All remote, all in demand, all because of this certification. I'm giving this one a 10 out of a 10 for timing and salary potential. If you get certified in November or December of 2025, you will literally be in the first wave of certified professionals while companies are scrambling to find qualified candidates. That's called strategic career positioning, and it's how you win in this job market. Certification number 2 is the Google Cybersecurity Professional Certificate, and this one is an absolute powerhouse for landing remote jobs because of something companies don't want you to know. There's a massive skill gap in cybersecurity right now. According to IC2, 90% of employers are struggling to fill cybersecurity roles. 90%. That means companies are bidding against each other for qualified candidates. And when demand outstrips supply like that, salaries go way up. Now, why does this work? Well, cybersecurity is one of the fastest growing fields right now, and there's a global skills gap, and companies are hiring remote workers to fill it. The Google Cybersecurity Certificate teaches you risk management, threat analysis, network security, incident response, and how to use industry standard tools like Python and Linux. This is a beginner-friendly program, and you don't need any prior experience, and you don't need to be a tech genius. You just need to be willing to learn. Now, what's the investment? The course costs about $294 if you finish it in 6 months on Coursera. But here's what most people don't know. Coursera offers financial aid, so you might be able to take it for free. That's $0 to potentially land a 6-figure remote job. Now, why is it that companies hire this remotely? Well, it's because cybersecurity roles are inherently remote friendly. You're monitoring systems, analyzing threats, and responding to incidents from your computer. You don't need to be in an office. Companies know this, so they're hiring remote cybersecurity analysts, security consultants, and SOC analysts from anywhere in the world. Here's the salary breakdown. Entry-level security analysts make $70,000 to $88,000. Not bad for your first job out of a certification program. Mid-level information security analysts pull in $99,000 to $120,000, and senior cybersecurity consultants are making $110,000 to $160,000 plus. All remote, all in demand, all because you have this Google certification on your resume. I'm giving this certification a 9.5 out of a 10. It's affordable, it's beginner friendly, and it opens the doors to 6-figure remote jobs in a field with 90% of companies struggling to find qualified people. That's called market inefficiency, and smart people exploit market inefficiencies. Number 3 is the AWS Certified Solutions Architect Associate. And I need you to understand what's happening in cloud computing right now, because most people are completely missing this opportunity. Let's discuss the market reality. The global cloud market hit $912.77 billion in 2025. That's up from 156 billion in 2020. That's a 485% increase in 5 years. And companies are migrating everything to the cloud, and they need cloud architects, DevOps engineers, and solution architects to make it happen. What this certification teaches? This AWS certification teaches you how to design scalable, cost-effective cloud systems. You'll learn about EC2, S3, Lambda, VPCs, load balancing, and disaster recovery. This is the gold standard for cloud professionals, and this is what companies actually look for when they are hiring. The exam costs $150, and you'll need about 3 to 4 months to prepare if you are starting fresh. But AWS offers free training materials, and there are tons of courses on Udemy in a cloud guru. So your total investment is $150 to $200 maximum in 3 to 4 months of focused learning. Why this is remote? Because cloud infrastructure is remote by nature. You're managing servers and data centers across the world from your laptop. Startups need this. Enterprises need this. Fortune 500 companies need this, and they're willing to pay top dollar for AWS certified professionals who can do it remotely. Let's discuss the salary reality. Solution architects with AWS certifications make 130,000 to 160,000 plus. Cloud architects are pulling in 120 to 168,000, and DevOps engineers are averaging 125,000 to 155,000. All remote, all high paying, all because of this certification. I'm giving this one a 9.5 out of a 10. It is industry recognized, highly paid, in demand, and relatively affordable to get compared to the return on investment. Number 4 is the Google Data Analytics Professional Certificate. And this one is special because it's useful in literally every single industry. Here's the universal need. Marketing needs data analysts. Finance needs data analysts. Healthcare needs data analysts. Retail needs data analysts. Tech needs data analysts. Everybody needs people who can take messy data, clean it up, analyze it, visualize it, and turn it into actionable business insights. And the best part, data analytics roles are perfect for remote work. What you'll learn. This Google certification teaches you how to clean data, analyze it, visualize it, and turn it into insights using tools like Excel, SQL, Tableau, and R. It's a beginner-friendly program. No prior experience is needed. You don't need to be a math genius. You don't need a statistics degree. You just need to be curious about patterns and willing to learn the tools. The investment, the course costs about $294 if you finish it in 6 months on Coursera. And again, Coursera offers financial aid, so you might can get it for free. Why this works remote? Because data analysis is done entirely on computers, and you don't need to be in an office to look at spreadsheets and create dashboards. Companies are hiring remote data analysts, business intelligence analysts, and data technicians right now. Here's the salary breakdown. According to Built-in, the average remote data analyst salary in 2025 is $100,019. Entry-level analysts make $65,000 to $85,000. Mid-level analysts pull in $85,000 to $110,000, and senior data analysts are making $110,000 to $140,000 plus. And business intelligence analysts average $101,718. All remote, all accessible, all because you took this Google certification. I'm giving this one a 9 out of 10 because it's versatile, it's affordable, beginner friendly, and opens doors to multiple industries. And if you're not sure which field you want to work in, this certification gives you options. And number 5 is the Certified Scrum Master or Professional Scrum Master. Now, this one is different from the others because it's not purely technical. This is about leading teams and managing workflows. Why this matters now. Project management and agile methodologies are essential skills in 2025, and almost every tech company, startup, and digital agency uses agile frameworks, and they need Scrum Masters to lead their teams and keep projects on track. Let's discuss the 2 options. The CSM certification from Scrum Alliance costs about $400 and includes a 2-day training course. The PSM certification from scrum.org costs $200 and is self-study with an online exam. Both certifications teaches you the same core skills: agile principles, Scrum frameworks, sprint planning, and how to remove blockers so your team can deliver high quality work. Why this works remote? Because Scrum Masters facilitate collaboration. They run meetings, they manage workflows, and all that can be done remotely using Zoom, Jira, Slack, and Trello. And companies are hiring remote Scrum Masters for their distributed teams all over the world. Let's discuss the salary reality. Scrum Masters make $80,000 to $120,000. Agile coaches pull in $95,000 to $130,000, and senior project managers with Agile certifications are making $120,000 to $140,000 plus. All remote, all in demand, all because you got this certification. I'm giving this one an 8.5 out of a 10. It's not as technical as the others, but it's incredibly valuable if you're good with people, enjoy problem solving, and want to lead teams without managing code. Now, here's what you need to understand about certifications in 2025, because this is where most people mess up. The game has changed. It's not just about having a degree anymore. In fact, 1 in 4 CIOs plan to drop degree requirements in favor of certifications. Companies care about skills. They care about what you can do, not where you went to school or how much debt you took on to get there. These 5 certifications prove you have the skills employers are desperately searching for. But here's the key. Don't just get the certification and stop there. That's where 90% of people fail. Build projects, create a portfolio, share what you're learning on LinkedIn, apply to remote jobs on sites like We Work Remotely, Flex Jobs, and remote.co. Network with people in your field. Join communities, contribute to open source projects if you are in tech. The certifications opens the door, but you have to walk through it. You have to show up. You have to do the work. You have to be consistent. The timeline reality. Most of these certifications take 3 to 6 months to complete if you're working part-time around the job. If you start today, right now in October 2025, you could be certified and applying for 6-figure remote jobs by March or April 2026. That's 6 months from broke or underpaid to potentially earning $100,000 plus working from anywhere in the world. The success formula. Pick one certification, focus on it completely, get certified, build 3 projects that prove you can do the work, document everything on LinkedIn and GitHub, apply to 20 to 30 remote jobs, and network with 5 people in the field and follow up consistently. And if you do that, you will land a 6-figure remote job in 2025. I've seen it happen hundreds of times, and it can happen for you too. So let's recap the 5 certifications that will land you a $100K plus remote job in 2025. Number 1 is the AWS Certified Generative AI Developer. It's brand new and AI is booming. $206,000 average salary. Beta exam opens November the 18th. Number 2 is the Google Cybersecurity Professional Certificate. There's a massive skills gap. This is a high demand field and the salary ranges from $70,000 to $160,000, and 90% of companies are struggling to hire right now. Number 3 is the AWS Certified Solutions Architect Associate, and it's because cloud is exploding. There is a $912 billion market and the salary ranges from $130,000 to $168,000. Number 4 is the Google Data Analytics Professional Certificate. Every industry needs data analysis, and the salary ranges from $100,000 plus, and this is the most versatile option. Number 5 is the Certified Scrum Master or Professional Scrum Master. Agile is everywhere, and the salary ranges from $80,000 to $140,000, and it is best for people who love leading teams. All of these certifications are accessible, and all of them lead to remote jobs, and all of them can completely transform your career if you take action. Now, if you want detailed breakdowns of which specific companies are hiring for these certifications, which courses have the highest pass rates, and the exact application strategies that are working right now in October 2025, I've created the certification career blueprint inside of my Patreon. Check it out in the link of the description. But whether you join or not, please take action on what you learned today. Pick one certification, start learning this week. Now, if you found this valuable, do me a favor and smash that like button. Share this video with someone who's looking for a remote job or trying to level up their career, and drop a comment below telling me which certification you're going to pursue first. Are you going with AI? Are you going with cybersecurity? Are you going with cloud, data, agile? Let me know in the comments. And remember, the only person who's going to change your life is you. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's going to hand you a 6-figure remote job. You have to go out there and get it. Get the skills, build a portfolio, and make it happen. But if you do, you'll be unstoppable. So get to work, stay focused, and I'll see you in the next video. This is Antoine Wade. Keep climbing.